Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, my name is Ken, young entrepreneur, investor. I invest short term and long term in stocks, in the Forex market. I do small businesses as well as real estate. Guys, it's Plug Power. Again, it's on the rise today. Big news, big news. If you guys watch my last video, that's back on November 12th, I let you guys know that there was great things to come. Guys, back on November 12th, as you can see right here, I let you guys know when the stock was trading just around $22 per share in this mark here. I let you guys know that, hey, the goal for me short term was to break $20 per share. And then the next goal was to break 30 and 40. Now, at that time, guys, I created the video because I did some research and I saw the potential in Plug Power if I go back in the year of 2020. Now, so early part of November, as some history, I did a few trades back and forth, and then officially want to cross over 20. I says yes. It tests the 20. It tests the $20 per share on a price point that I had in mind. So now let's go for 30 and 40. Now I did let you guys know that year 2021 will be a huge year for Plug, mainly because we know there's a change of presidency. You know, the Democratic want to neutralize like carbon in the United States. Now, the big news today for Plug, obviously, they make a few other deals that we know about, but right now we know the South Korean base. Like SK Group have invested in a 9.9% stake into Plug Power. Basically, guys, it's a $1.5 billion deal that will have fuel cell products to the Asian market. Guys, this is a big deal for Plug by far. Now, this is a big deal for Plug. This is a big deal for South Korea. The South Korean people, and also for the Asia market in general, guys. This is a sign to a lot more of the US companies that's in the EV space will definitely start to get more exposure in the Asia market. Now, we do know that from the research I did since this news came out, I I read that the president of South Korea, he did want to, I'm not dead. He did spoke elegantly about he wants by 2040, he wants South Korea to go green 100%. I'm not sure if that's possible, but that's his goal. That's the goal that he set. And we do know when these people set these goals, they definitely are motivated to achieve it. Now, with Plug Power, guys, this 1.5 billion is a big deal. We saw the big deal it creates for Nikola when they had that $1 billion deal with GM. Think about this now: a stable company in Plug Power situation with a financial a juggernaut such as SK. This is a deal made in heaven. Now, if we look back in the last, I wouldn't go back 3 months, but let's look in the last month. We could see in December Plug was relatively trading in the low 20s. There was still opportunities up until December 14. We saw it was trading pretty low still, guys. And if we look back, even when it breaks that first $30 mark, I do have markers set up, as you can see, because I have some goals in play, right? I let you guys know once you're trading, you have to set these goals in play. So if you beat these goals that you have set up, me personally, because I go in and out, right? I flip to make more shares, right? So whenever it goes up, I sell, and if it goes back down, then I'll buy up shares. And once it touch my marker again, I'll always sell. And if it drops down, I buy shares. So I keep going back and forth to make as many trades as possible to create more income, to buy more shares into the stock. Now, this morning was a huge surprise. I didn't expect this so fast in the first week of trading, but it breaks that $46 and that $40 mark. This was my goal. My goal was $40 and then $45 per share, which it hit both at the same day. So I exited out the stock just around 46.20, and then I got back in at 44.40, guys. So I'm watching it for the day. If you guys are in the stock as well, keep your stop loss on for the day. It's due for some small pullback. We do know when we have this huge rise, they're due for some correction. That's normal. Don't be don't worry. Don't get too excited. But as long as you're using a stop loss, if you want to protect that profit or help protect your capital, whatever you want to call it. Me personally, guys, I made that huge profit. I want to make sure I protect it. And then that way, if it does go down lower, then definitely I'll keep on buying more shares. Now, as I said, I did went back in just throwing 44.50. I do have a stop loss set right below. So if it starts to recline and if it starts to drop, definitely my profit for the day is still protected. But as well, guys, if you go in long term, this means nothing to you because you're not planning to sell. So it's a no brainer. But if you're going short term, or if you're planning to buy more shares as you buy and sell, then this is a good idea for you guys to use some kind of risk management. Guys, if you're watching this channel, again, I let you know on the start of November 12th. And this is why I said, guys, if you like what you hear when I put something out, then you can just subscribe, because when you subscribe, you'll get more videos that I put out, and that way you'll be in the loop. Now, the subscription to me is not really important, right? As long as I'm helping someone, that's the more important thing to me. The word of the Bible says, the more you put out, the better it is for you, right? The more you give, the more comes back. So that's what I think, right? The subscription is a number. I'm not getting paid by YouTube regardless. My subscription is not that high, so it doesn't make any difference for me. It's just a sign of encouragement to know when I'm spending this time to giving this feedback, then you guys are really hearing what I'm saying. So again, guys, you can subscribe, you can like, you can share, you can do whatever you need, but the most important thing is to make sure you do some research on any one of these EV companies. We can see, as I told you guys, I made video with Plug, I made video with Blink Charging, I made video with Clean Spark, with Solo, um, and the list goes on, guys. So if you're listening to this right now, or if you're watching it on your screen, guys, please go ahead, do some research to see when is the best price point to get in. Now, if you're watching this in December, you could have got in here in the low 24, 23. You could have got in here close to 26. Even when it rises up, we could have got in here again when it drops again. Guys, it's great. It's a great idea to buy on the dip. Whenever you see there's a pullback or a downtrend, it's a great idea that once it bounces off and start to rise again, you could have bought it here, or you could have bought it here. It won't work 100%, but at least it will work more than when it doesn't work. Like, always buying the pullback on a stock that you're trying to trade to make more shares, or if you're trying to buy to go long term. Now, keep in mind as well, guys, the reason why I can do this is because I'm doing my research. So if you're doing your research as well, then definitely it is a no brainer. It is something simple. It's like you're just buying low and you're selling high, right? So if it goes up one day, 6 bucks, okay, me personally, I sell, right? I wait for a small pullback, maybe $2, $3 or $2, and I buy back in, right? So to generate more shares as I go, because I know my plan is long term regardless, right? So even though in some cases it might not work out as you plan, it still is working because you're going long term, if that makes sense to you. So if you guys are watching this video, guys, I appreciate the love and support. Stay safe, stay blessed, and peace out.